Alright. I guess let's get going. So yeah, we started season 2 last time. My guys have been looking like garbage, except for Ogma, which is kind of important because Ogma kind of carries the first 3 chapters. So that's kind of good. I do not have a good mark this time. This one's kind of crap. But we'll see how things go. Check the end. Why? Oh, okay, yeah, that's not really important. I have no idea what that's actually from. Maybe I shouldn't have asked that question because I don't even know who the, like, what Dexter and Dokes. Dokes isn't even a freaking name. It sounds like some weird made-up thing. Like, Dexter's at least a name. Dokes isn't even a name. Okay. We need to move you guys out of the way. Season 2, yeah. Thing is, Chapter 11 didn't go so well. It's been fun. I find it doesn't really last that fun for long. He needs more iron swords, though. You know what, Abel? Actually, I might need Abel for this, so I think I'll just keep him with the steel sword for now. I mean, he is pretty fast. Hey, Rizu. I may give Jagen's iron sword to him after this. I also should give her a iron lance. I think I would have bought that in chapter 1, but I didn't do it. Okay. Let's just keep on moving. And we get boards PRF. Okay. Hey, Mario. Okay, so we need to get Navarre. Shouldn't be too hard to do that. Let's see. Get you out of the way. Because I hate myself. What made you lose? Didn't... Well, I kind of threw at the end, and just got Marth killed, because people were like, no, keep going, even though I had, like, no one left. That was actually useful. Like, I lost Sheeta, and I lost Ogma, I think? No, I didn't technically lose Sheeta, but I was about to lose her. And I lost Violin, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I don't think we can really do it. Yeah. So to make it official, I just killed off Marth. Yeah, it sucks. I'll need to figure out some sort of way to not... to get through that stupid little last segment of Chapter 11. But hopefully I'll have better units this time. Or rather, more units. I'm not probably going to get better units, because My units this run suck. At least so far. I mean, that could change. That could change by chapter, 11, but... It could change, but I don't think it will. He crits me for 3 damage. Doga, if only you could actually do this routinely instead of just to one enemy. Because, like, if this was not Navarre and just, like, a normal enemy Myrmidon, I guarantee you that thing would do, like, 6 times 2 damage to him. You know he would. You know he would. If this was, like, an actual non-recruited enemy, he would do, like, 6 times 2 damage. And have, the same amount of crit. Safari Week? Wait, Safari Week is right now? I had no idea. It's kind of late for Safari Week, isn't it? Alright, that's taken out. Oh, look, Gordon actually in a good level for once. Don't worry, he won't get another one again. He won't do it again, I promise. So to start this month? Yeah, I think that's kind of late. From what I remember, anyway. From what I remember of Safari Week, that usually starts in either late May or June, not July. I mean, maybe it was, he had things coming up or something that he couldn't, do it normally, like on the normal time frame, I guess. That's my guess, anyway. Let's see, what are these guys' damage? Yeah, we do live. Okay, so what I'll probably do is I'll just leave. What's this? How much can this guy take? That kills, I believe. So if Ogma just hits him once, we're fine. The javelin could also kill. It probably will miss though, but hey, you never know, man. You never know. You never know. It could work, but I don't know. Okay, it does. Nice. $12. Huh. He actually got defense. Maybe this is an instance where Doga actually does stay good at night. I don't know. Once got pegged? It was more of that I kind of just threw. I was losing too many guys, and I was like, you know what? I can't win anyway. And my game crashed. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to intentionally kill Marthov because this run is not gonna... This run's not flying as it is. Like, I would not... I made the calculation in my head, and I realized that I would not be able to beat it with what I had. I'm not saying it would be impossible to beat. Like, if someone who actually knew Shadow Dragon Hard 5 was playing with the cast that I had, they probably could win it. But the thing is, I couldn't. I couldn't, because I don't know the game well enough to do that. A streaming lobby? Like a VC that's for like the viewers to go and watch? I mean, couldn't you guys just go into VC? Like, you guys could just go and assemble yourselves in VC if you wanted. I don't know why I need to set it up. Like, I guess if I disabled all BCs, then, you know, that makes sense, but I don't really see why that's... why it's something you guys can't do on your own. Okay, so... what are we doing? I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea. I think it's a good idea. I remember back in Dawnclave before it was all cringe. I remember we did that with Vang streams. I mean, not always, but I do remember a time when we were doing that, and it was fun. So I mean, I'm not opposed to it. It's just I don't know why you guys can't do it. I don't know what's stopping you. What do we want to do? I'm gonna say maybe throw cord, not in there, but like have him go and fight here. Can I act as bait for this guy? I think I played Super Mario 3D World. I'm not much of a Mario guy, but that is one that I actually have played. It's like Fates, in that it took time for people to appreciate how good it actually is. Huh. I didn't realize that. I remember when I was a kid, I was like 12 when it came out, and I really wanted it's the 3DS one, right? The one for the 3DS, I think. That one I remember really wanting for the 3DS, and I just never got it. So then later, when I'm an adult, I just went and emulated it to finally experience it. .3D Land. Okay, then I don't know what 3D World is. See, they got really similar names, so it's easy to mix up. Man, I remember playing on the PlayStation 2. I remember that. Making me feel old here. Okay, I'll go. Oh! That's actually not great. Actually, no, it kind of is. It kind of is. I'm not even sure which one that, like I said, I'm not even sure which one 3D World is. Like, I don't even know what console it is for, because, like, again, they have such similar names that I can't keep track of all of them. That's not gonna hit. Oh, it did hit, okay. I like how I'm like, oh, that's definitely not gonna hit, and then does. Imagine we actually get a good Gordon for once. There's no freaking way it'll happen, but I got a pretty good level up, but okay. What do I want to do? On the Wii U? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably because it came out on the Wii U, and that's probably why I wasn't aware of it. I mean, I know you said it got ported later, but basically use on our join chapter unless you want to consume a warp news early. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the way that Lena was designed. I'm not really. They should give her a heal or something. Or again, like I think someone suggested. I don't remember who suggested this, but someone was suggesting like, what do you swap the mend and the warp? So she starts out with mend, and you get the warp from fighting the boss. I think that would if I were to redesign Shadow Dragon, that's what I would do, because like I don't know. It's like I don't need warp on this map. It's kind of pointless here to me. Okay. That and the fact that I'm not really invested in Mario. So, like, I just wasn't really paying attention to it. Okay. Dark Jaden swap. What's Dark Jaden? Is that like a hack or something? Is that some sort of hack or I don't know. My day's all right. Okay, we hit this. All right. Let's see what we can do. So we need to go and want to go hit him, and then maybe kill him if we can. I don't know how viable it's gonna be though. It's worth a shot. You know, it never hurts to try. Okay, we could probably kill him then. We could very likely kill him. Make it seem like you're playing on Reverse Lunatic. What do you mean? Really nailing all those hits. Yeah, and honestly, after this turn, I don't really need most of them to be certain lands. Like, once I get rid of these two guys, it's pretty chill. The rest of the map is honestly pretty chill after these guys. He's going for Jagan. I wonder why he would do that. Okay. Alright, so we should at least be able to kill one of these guys. Ideally two, but I mean maybe just one, I don't know. Okay, yeah, see, I knew it was gonna eventually miss one. I knew it was gonna happen. It was bound to happen at some point. Okay, if we can at least knock this guy out, that'd be great. I could, in theory, get Ogma up here. The thing we could probably just kill this guy pretty easily. It's just like Gordon or someone. What's the same 2-hit kill? Maybe so. He's getting a lot of EXP, man. I mean, hey, if he continues getting good levels, I probably will use him. Because, like, hey, if he's... I mean, no one else is leveling well, so might as well. You know? If he wants to do it, if he wants to do what no one else does, then sure. I'm a little reluctant here because, you know, I'll just give it to Navarre because Navarre doesn't have a chance to die here. There we go. Okay, and then Ogma can pick up the slack on this side. Because Ogma is pretty reliable here, as long as we don't die, which is kind of what he's doing right now. So yeah, go heal him up. That'll take care of one of these guys. Although we'll still need to be careful because, well, it could still get kind of nasty. if we start missing some things. Okay, yeah, no, it's fine, because Ogma can't die now. Okay, so, question is, what do we want to do? I'm gonna say we go and maybe throw a hand axe. It's kind of inaccurate. Just to try to bonk him with the axe. Okay, nice. So that's taken care of, that's good. So yeah, now the rest of the map is just kind of a joke. That's nice. Got 7 defense, takes 8 times 2 damage, and then his luck is... Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I'd say this map went by pretty smoothly, honestly. Maybe a little bit smoother than I expected. I was not expecting it to go quite this smoothly. Because it can be pretty nasty. There's times it can be just like really unpleasant. But I'm glad it wasn't really that unpleasant. So, looking at my Ogma, he should have a pretty easy time with the next map. With the strategy I want to employ. So you remember the strategy I had for that map is pull a lot of the axes. A joke while we still have to listen to the OST. Sure. Fire away. Unless you're asking me to make a joke, in which case I'm not really sure, like I can't really make up jokes on the fly. I don't have that talent, I'm afraid. Just not something I was born with. Okay. Let him sit up. We'll see what happens. Unless he gets a crit. No, I didn't. Okay. That should do it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Gordon's about to reach another level, and like I said, his last level was really good. I really think that was just like a fluke. I don't think he's gonna do another good level for like another 8 or so levels, but hey, you never know, man. Any unit can get blessed. Any unit can be blessed in a run. This could be the Gordon run, who knows? In Shadowdragon Fates, every run is a Gordon run. Every run is a Gordon run. Because he's just freaking way too... He is way too useful in Shadowdragon Fates. He has too many tools at his disposal. One being pretty much a tank, and 2, like the main tank you have until you get Roger. I guess you could train up Doga. But I've seen instances where he has more defense than Doga, which is kind of crazy. It's absolutely crazy, honestly. And then, of course, he's like the prime debuffer of your army. And being on a ranged attacker, that's just really good. That's just really good, because it's like, he's like a ninja, pretty much. A ninja that hits actually really hard. can't wait for next map when I don't have to wait in ports to heal. Because I'll actually have healing staves. Okay, what's up here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And soon, of course, we can reclass Daros, so that's gonna be nice. Mechanics pretty much take place in their own dimension how movement works. Yeah, the movement is a lot more, movement's kind of wild in Arcanea. I think movement's a bit much in Arcanea. Yeah, but that's obviously not the case here. I mean, consider like Wyvern Lords get 10 move, which is absurd. Obscene. So do Paladins. So do Paladins. We're gonna start moving, that's good. We want that. We do want that. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it takes some time to get used to, because you're like, well, that guy should not be able to reach me from there. But he can. and that's the problem. He can reach you from all the way. I mean, yeah, it works both ways, because your guys can also reach, you know, spots you wouldn't think they'd be able to reach, but it's a lot more jarring on the enemy, because you're like, oh no, he can't reach me, he's just a foot unit. Oh no, he can't. He can. He has about the same movement as a Cav and most other games would, so no, he definitely can, I promise you that. He absolutely can. He can and will. He can and will. Nice. Okay, Marth attack, maybe? He does need EXP, so... How does Gordon do? I know he gets doubled. Yeah, he does get doubled, but... Okay. In that case, I think we'll just leave him here. To get shot. I mean, hey, if his next level up ends up being good, I'll probably keep him, at least for a good while. Now, if his next level ends up just being like +1 luck or something, then yeah, maybe not. But strength is huge. Strength is huge on an archer. I don't know why his strength is growth is actually really low. Which is just, I don't understand. This guy's the first archer in the series, and he just sets the precedent for just sucky archers. I don't understand why. Like, you think it'd be obvious, like, oh, guy who hits from 2 range should do a lot of damage. And has, like, no enemy phase? Yeah, he should just do a lot of damage. But no, look, like, the guy has a really high defense growth for some weird reason. But he doesn't get, like, it should be strength, not defense. Like, a tanky archer just, like, what is he gonna do, you know? Like, what's he gonna do? Like, I don't understand Gordon's stat distribution in general, and it doesn't make any sense. It's 20%, yeah, it's really pitifully low. Meanwhile, his defense growth is like freaking 40-45%. Like, okay, why don't we swap the strength and defense growth? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Why is his strength growth so crap when he has no enemy phase? Like, if a guy has no enemy phase, why does he have so much defense? Like, if you're not meant to use the gun in any phase, why does he have a defense that's just ridiculously jacked? I don't understand. Because it barely helps him at all. His defense barely helps him because he gets dulled by everything. This is a remake of FE1's stats will be wonky. That's because in the original game, archers were tanky bow class, while hunters were the speedy ones. If you swap strength and defense, you would get a hunter. Yeah, I suppose that's true. I suppose that is a fair point, is that hunters exist. Yeah, but I feel like there's also other archers that, even their sprites are armored. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I guess I didn't really think about that. Have like 2 more move. Yeah, I don't know. This Shadow Dragon just made it so that hunters are just better in like every way. Because the thing is, well, maybe on like the lower modes it feels more even, but on hard 5, you're not tanking things, so archers are not really cooking per se, which just means that hunters just are by far the better option. More move, more strength, more speed. When defense is no longer what? Wow, great, Marth. Great job, Marth. I'm so glad. You know, it's not like you had any other stats you could level up. Nope. Just luck. Just freaking luck. This Marth will not be carrying, like, any... He will never be carrying. I don't think this Marth's gonna carry anything, honestly. If anything, this Marth never needs to be on the front lines ever, even for like 1 attack. This is usually how Marths end up. At least in Shadow Dragon. Yeah, in other games it would actually end up being pretty good. Like if this was like FE3 or FE1, yeah, he would actually get a pretty solid level up, but in this game, yeah, no. I don't know why. They lowered his growths in the remake. I have no idea why. I don't understand the point of making Marth just suck. It's not like the guy was breaking the game. Like, he doesn't break the game in FE1 and FE3. He's good, but he's not game-breakingly good, if that makes sense. So I don't understand why they had to nerf him. Especially if you're gonna buff all the enemies, especially on the higher difficulties. I wonder if just take away Marth's weapons and use them as a convoy. I feel like that's what the game's trying to tell me. I feel like that's what it's trying to tell me. Because I don't foresee this Marth living that long. Not on his own. Ironically, I actually got the two mixed up between FE11 Marth and FE12 Marth. So when I played FE12, I actually just never really trained my Marth, like ever. Because I think I got them mixed up, and I thought that FE12 Marth was the one that sucked. But it turns out it was FE11 Marth that's at his worst. So in other words, the one time I played FE12 all the way through, I had a very, very, very underleveled Marth. Which in turn made him kind of suck, so, yeah. Okay, we need to start pulling these guys. Who walls this? I don't know if anyone walls this. Well, I mean, Ogma does, but besides Ogma, 24. You get doubled. Not by this guy, but you take a hefty amount of damage. You have a chance of killing? Yeah, you do. And we don't want that. We don't want you to accidentally kill the guy and then die suffering from success. Because that's just not good. Put Slap Marth on the board. He does throw a steel axe, so at the very least that is nice, I suppose. Okay. Nice. Now, what are we gonna do? If we can hit this... Never mind. We can't hit that. So that sucks. Does he kill? I think he does. Yeah, he definitely kills. I don't really want to give him the kill, but I might have to. Because unfortunately, no one else really is in the spot to get the kill. And likely to actually hit. That's the problem. Of course, I could do this, that he actually just breaks the sword and doesn't die. He could crit, though, that's the problem. He could just crit. And I don't know if he does that. I mean, he's likely to dodge, though. Especially on that 4. Okay. just go shoot him. Or we could try this with Barst. Probably not the smartest idea in the world, but hey, the shot. Nice. He gets level 5. I'm hoping he gets a little bit better level than last time. I mean, I guess it is technically a little bit better, but not by much. He is getting strength, but I mean, that's kind of like his guaranteed stat anyway. Would like some speed, maybe some defense, but I guess we had Super Barst last time. We can't get him again. Let's see. What does board do here? This guy's too good. My Ogma's too good now. A little too good. I don't suppose that Martha... No, I can't. Okay. I could try to throw at Daros. Emphasis on throwing. Yeah, he is the incredibly blessed unit. If there are any blessed units in this run, it's him. Yeah, the killer's probably gonna go to him, to Ogma. Even though I don't really want it to go to him. Actually, can Marth reach him? I think he can, yeah. So, EXP to Marth, because I mean, Ogma's very over-leveled at this point. And I mean, he's probably gonna get another level too, from the boss. That's why I didn't really want to give it to him. Because he's already getting plenty of EXP. Like, especially with how much he's carrying, he's only gonna get more EXP. Like, he's not gonna get less EXP, he's gonna get more. Okay. I'm just gonna take all your stuff, Navarre, have fun. Yeah, I don't see in the near future, I don't see anyone really upstaging Ogma in the near future. Because even if he starts getting like a bunch of blank levels, the problem is, until someone can catch up to him, he's just gonna be like my undisputed winner. My undisputed carry for a good while at least. Because I mean, like, even Barst isn't leveling amazingly. He's leveling okay. He's leveling better than some of my units who aren't getting like a single useful stat. But he's not really cooking all that great right now. Who knows? Maybe Harden will be good this run. I don't know. Maybe. He could be. It's possible. You know, I know this is not true, and this is just like some weird, like, myth thing that I believe in Fire Emblem, but I believe in every run of every game. Like, every time you start up a new run, it's like the game decides on certain units that are going to be really good that run. And you as the player just have to find what units those are. I know it's not, like, it's, you know, just random. It's, like, just purely random. But, like, I always find it that way, because it's, like, usually there's like 2 or 3 units that end up being really blessed, and you just have to find the one that's actually gonna be blessed. I have no idea who that is. Maybe Belt's favorite Horus, maybe he will end up being one of those blessed units. And I'll just never get to see it because I never freaking get Horus. Maybe it'll happen, who knows. Okay, so we get the killing edge. Yeah, I mean, he just needs to crit like once, and then he kills with another attack. So that's actually pretty good. We want to get, what's his face up here? Wonder if chat is waiting for you to break your record of losing units in an hour in this game. The record is 7 units, if anyone's curious. I think chat's just, like, asleep. The thing is, the most active chatters and, like, the ones that really ramp up conversation just aren't here right now. Neither Belt nor Kameru are here so far. I think that's part of it. Without them, you really start to notice chat just not being alive. I mean, it could change if one of them joins, but for now, it doesn't seem to be the case, so. Hey, Dr. Gordon. Dang, just got... Oh, okay, I guess he's here. Alright, then. That was just a coincidence, I suppose. Or he just didn't say anything. So yeah, I was not hoping for him to get hit that easily, but... unfortunately, that's how it goes. Late? Yeah, go scream at him late. Revenge for all those times he screams at me for being late. Okay, buddy, you dodge at 41%? Like, do you know how to dodge? Usually I have no issues dodging this guy, but right now I'm not. That's not going according to plan. Alright, Reed's level, what's he gonna get? Wait, was his first level blank too? I don't know if Ares... Oh yeah, Ares in the shower. But, I don't know if he was here when he got his last level, but I do wonder if that was a blank level up as well, because I do remember his first level sucking too. Send Bordo Daros to the... Well, okay, one, I do not want to kill Daros. Daros is my armor, remember that. Daros is my army, I'm not trying to throw him away. Now Board, I don't think he would hit, but just for humor's sake, let's go see how much he would, where's the Devil Axe? Yeah, I mean, I guess it's to be expected, but still, it's pretty disappointing. Nothing like his hair. Nothing, just like his hair. Hello, Rez. Don't tell Ness. He's gonna find out one way or another. Crit? That's not a crit, but at least you dodged. You managed him with Board with the Devil X? See, even Ogma's not immune to the bad levels. They're just all spreading. They're just kind of spreading, which is unfortunate. I don't really like it, but trying them out again. Okay, let's see. I mean, we can look at what he does. You know, I get the feeling that when you said you did this with Board with Devil X, I doubt it was on hard 5. Actually, it does look somewhat doable. If he's getting like the last hit in, unless you just want him to die, which I mean maybe you do. I mean he is a decent hit and he does decent damage, but like at this high of health, it's just not worth it. If we get the chance to do it, I might try it just for the memes. Can you? This Ogma is really trying my patience right now. He's really trying my patience at the moment. He's really trying it. Ness will know once he realizes his fry bag is empty after a long period of time. That reminds me, there was actually a YouTube comment I saw the other day about some guy working in a fast food place, and he said, "Look, I just put the fries in the bag." And I was like, he put the fries in the bag. Are spreading like a plague. I suspect patient 0 to be Marth. Oh, I'm sure Marth is to blame. But yeah, no, it's not good when even Ogma's getting them. Like whenever it's Like, Ogma's been immune to them so far. He's so far been mostly immune to them. But, like, even he's now getting them. That's not good. That's not good. But, okay, we don't want that. Want that? Okay. Come on. Get a crit. Get a crit. What? What? What is this? What is that? What am I looking at? Come on. Bro, just crit. Just use board. He can't do that without dying. That's why I'm not gonna do it, because like he's just gonna die right now. Even if he hits, he's just gonna freaking die. Thank you! Now, was that so hard? Was that so hard, Ogma? Was that really so hard? Gotta waste, like, half the killing edge before actually can hit him. Oh, look, he could actually... Marth can actually do it. Kind of. Is it worth the risk? What do you guys think? What do you guys think we should do? Do we just play it safe, or do we actually go and kill him with Marth? Good things happen to good people. Guess I'm not a good person. Well, I mean, look at FB12. Alright. Do we throw Marth in the grinder to go kill this guy? Do it? I agree. You know what? If he dies... Season 2 was pretty cursed anyway. Season 2 was pretty freaking cursed. Like, it should probably die with him. If he misses... Like, if he missed, he freaking deserved to die, honestly. But hey, I guess this Marth is a little tenacious. And hey, this is like the only way Marth's getting an EXP with these levels. Oh hey, look, Marth actually getting a kind of decent level. I wish he got speed or defense instead, but... I mean, strength's good. Strength is good. But yeah, with like 7 speed, he's gonna fall behind really fast. That's a little concerning. He's gonna get dulled pretty easily. Because he just refused to level speed. But, I mean, this is probably the best level he's gotten so far. Hi man, going by man. Yeah. Alright. Let's go and take the mend. You go talk to him. Alright, so yeah, our guys still kind of suck, but we made it through the first 3 chapters. You know, it'd be really funny if this was actually the run that I ended up beating. Because, like, I have such a crap set of cards dealt to me. Although, granted, having a good Ogma in the first few chapters really makes a huge difference. Because you kind of need a good Ogma. If your Ogma just sucks, it doesn't matter if everyone else is good, because you can't really do stuff without Ogma. If your Ogma just cannot hit thresholds he needs to hit, which is mostly the luck threshold, he doesn't really need to hit any other threshold. But if he's not hitting those, then like it's just kind of jailbrew. Yeah, I'm hoping that Ogma gets a bit more strength, because he probably will get another level here. He needs strength. That's what he needs. Ogma needs strength. Spinning left's a good trick is the meme I think of when I see a warrior in the JVA game. What do you mean? Oh, I'll try spinning. Orlean? Huh? What? Well, what's that even from? I don't know what that is. Are Ogma's growth's good? Yeah, they're pretty good, I'd say. But a lot of times when I use Ogma in Shadow Dragon Heart 5, he just levels. He only will level like luck. I don't know why. He just loves leveling luck and nothing else. Like getting strength? No, don't do that. Get speed? No, don't do that. Get luck, like 1,000,000 points of luck. Get that. Don't even get defense, which would actually be really useful for him. No, he's like, no, I'm just gonna get luck. And that's what his last level was. Okay, let's see. So, okay, for one, let's get you a Iron Lance. We gotta go fix up our classes and whatnot. Buy you a heal. What am I gonna do? I'll buy you a heal as well. Maybe even two, honestly. And then do some reclassing. That's what we're gonna want to do. We're also gonna do forging. In fact, let's do that right now. So our forge this map is gonna be the rapier. I think +5 is a little excessive, but plus 4 I think is reasonable. Alright, are we gonna name it the same as last time, guys? Are we gonna name it the same as last time? Are we naming it the same as last time? So who's getting what reclass? Probably the same as I did last time. So Doris is becoming a knight. Jay gonna making a wyvern. Doga might go hunter. Now the thing is, Doga actually has been getting some kind of good levels, for staying a knight. So I don't know. Maybe I will reclass and maybe I won't. Cord's definitely getting reclassed though, because Cord, what he's not sucking. So I'm hoping that this run he's actually gonna level kind of well. Because last run he was leveling like crap. Hopefully he will actually level well this time. And if he does that in Hunter, then he's going to be amazing. The thing is, when he levels the way he's supposed to, he actually gets a lot of... when he levels the way he's supposed to... let's see, Caster. See, that's the thing, it's like, it's a funny name, but it doesn't really work. Rizzler? You mean the weapon? Yeah, let's call it Rizzler. Call it the Rizzler, not the rapier. Sure, why not? Rizzler. Okay. But yeah, I don't want to do Caster because it just feels kind of useless. Harrier? That is kind of cool, but I just kind of went with Rizzler. Alright, so Cord... Hunter Cord. Rizzler. It's pretty fast, I'll give him that. Daros and Mercenary is pretty fast. Speaking of fast, it may make me want to reclass Bars into Mercenary. Because the Mercenary Bars is just kind of better Ogma if you think about it. But it's still too soon to say like how... Because the thing is, I haven't given Boris enough levels to really say whether he's going to end up sucking or not. Like, what his deficiencies are going to be. So I'll keep him in Fighter for now. Ogma, it may be a wise idea to reclass and do Fighter. Not quite yet, but maybe like next chapter or something. It might be a good idea. I mean, like, look at his speed in Fighter. That's pretty good. His speed in Fighter is pretty good. And it should help him get strength. At the very least, because like this Ogma's actually been getting speed relatively competently, but he needs some strength. Knight could be good at giving him just like the stats he needs, which is like strength and defense. Strength and defense would be great. But for now, I think we're just gonna keep what we got. We're just gonna stick with what we got for the most part. Like I said, Doga's actually been kind of leveling well, surprisingly. So I'm not entirely too sure what we're gonna do. Hunter Doga with 10 speed, that's very tempting. 10 speed Doga and Hunter. Like, this guy is kind of what Horde should be, but is not quite there yet. I'm kind of, yeah, Hunter is very tempting. Of course, I can't make him it right now. I might need to reclass Caster. I'll just go make him a pirate. I don't really care. And then we can go and make, what is Gordon? How is he in? I mean, Cav Gordon seems kind of alright. Mage Gordon. Alright, and you just said Mage Riz? I mean, sure, I suppose. You can try that. Although maybe not on this map. Yeah, no, look, this Riz has already gotten like a blank level. I don't think this is the Riz run. I'm sorry. I don't think this is a Riz run. He's probably more useful as a healer at this point. He has been level like garbage. We need to deck our guys out with the proper stuff. Oh yeah, he hasn't reclassed, has he? We shall go fix that. Go buy us another bow. And buy us a lance. Not a sword. A lance. Okay, so in that case, let's just go and, just need to get you over here. And get you here. So yeah, like I said, he's got 7 defense, that's actually pretty good. Because these guys will do 13 damage to him. He takes 2 hits. That's nice. We like that. Because that means that we can be a bit more aggressive with pulling these guys. Because we don't really we want to kill these guys as fast as possible. We want to kill like everything on this side of the map as soon as possible. Because these guys will come running, of course. All these guys will come charging at us, and so that's why we want to kill them faster, sooner rather than later. So, let's go with it. Caster's gonna be absolutely. You know what? Let's give him an axe just so he can do something. Well, he has no skill. Do we use Minerva this run? I mean, I was trying to use her last run, but yeah, we can try it. Doesn't mean we will be able to use her, but sure, we'll try. Wait, who do we have fielded? Okay, yeah, we don't want to field Caster. Caster's useless. Field Lena. Lena's actually really solid. If I didn't field Lena, I think I would have actually lost. So yeah, that's just kind of important. Because I wouldn't be able to get Math. Not that it really matters. Math is kind of trash, but having my main healer now. What does he do? You don't think he does 15, does he? No, he doesn't. Definitely doesn't do 15. Alright. Let's go. Though the one thing about Shadow Dragon movement that actually is really nice is that armors actually have 5 move. Which is still, I think, less than a lot of non-promoted infantry classes, but 5 move actually feels nice on an armor. And unpromoted armor at that, too. That's really nice. Look at that. First level. Come on, let's get defense. Not quite. Not quite. It's a good level, but it's not quite what I wanted. It's a good start, though. It's a good start. It's a good start. Strength and skill and luck are all actually stats that you do on him. He's also got HP, so that's good. That is good. Because he does need luck, because he's gonna be faced crit from like every attack. So luck is huge. Like, see, think of how many times that Ogma gets it and he doesn't need luck. This guy actually needs that luck. This guy actually needs that luck because he's getting dulled by everything. So he needs to actually have. He needs to not get crit. Not terrible. No, he's still leveling better than my other guys. Armor Knights don't need infantry movement to be good. No, they don't. But I think it's kind of. Like, I think it's kind of stupid to not give them the same movement as infantry, because, like, they already aren't doubling. They're getting doubled in most cases. So, like, why not just give them that extra bit of movement? Like, it's not like it suddenly makes them broken or anything. In fact, I think a lot of people that criticize them would actually shut up. Now, like I said, I think movement is kind of an overrated stat. But I do think that, I think it's just kind of a janky nerf they give to armors. Which I swear in the original, they have about the same movement as other infantry. I swear there are games where they have the same movement as infantry, and it's not really that noticeable. But like in GBA, it feels really bad because they just have lower movement. Have less movement options in this game too. Yeah, I guess that's true. I didn't realize that. It's just because everyone else has higher movement that it's not as noticeable. Including... Let's see, what do we want to do? Okay, so what to do? What is better, soldiers? I mean, yeah, but a lot of games don't even have soldiers, so... You know what, armors and infantry have the same move? And they do? Okay, you know what? My opinion's changed. Thank you, Chimera. You have made me see the light. You have helped me see the light, Khmeru. Thank you for clarifying this. You've shown me why I should not, why I was wrong. You know that Doga has a 65% speed growth in Hunter? Yeah, I do recall his speed growth actually being pretty high. I didn't know it was 65%, so if you were asking if I specifically knew that, no, I did not. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the killing edge. I believe I doubled them, so that's really good. Yes, it is. So we had twice the chance to crit, and if we don't crit, we're doing what, 18. Yeah, we're nearly killing these guys, so that's great. That's fantastic. That means we can easily kill them. So that's good. That's what friends are for. Thank you. Okay. This game player focused really the GBA or not? Well, besides FP6, I mean the GBA games are not very player focused. You mean like player phase or any phase? Yeah. Only FP6 is really player phase. fly up here, I think. Probably bring our cabs, or at least one of them. At least one of them will accompany us. That's what I always do. And then we can have Kane maybe like over here, just kind of help out over here or there, whichever one I need help with, if I need any. Oh, that's great. Also saves a killing edge, so that's fantastic. If we get another, that'd be excellent. Oh, we dodged. That's already really good. I mean, we didn't crit, but I mean, he's down to 3 health, so that's pretty solid. Those we can easily just kill him on the next. Sorry, enemy phase. No, this game is definitely not enemy phase. This is a very player phase game. On hard 5, it is definitely player phase. Hard 5 is definitely player phase. Like you're not like if you just throw. I mean, like look at the average enemy. The average enemy does 13 damage. Well, not 13 damage to like all your units, but you get an idea. Let's look at someone who's actually been leveling okay, like Barst. Yeah, that like in a player phase game, the enemy's doing about the same amount of damage to you as like they're and then a way to see if it's like a player phase game. How many hits can you take from the average enemy? If you can only take like 1, that's a pretty good sign of a player phase game. If the enemies are doing like 2, 3, 5 damage to you and you have like 25 HP, then that's more of an NA phase game. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 6. 6 move. First, let's take care of this guy. Let's take care of this guy, and then we'll start working on those other guys. Let's see, 9 damage, and how much do you do? 18, I think? Oh, you do more than 18, because that's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. As long as we can hit, we're good. Okay, it's a guaranteed hit, that's nice. Okay, that guy's gone. Our only objective up here is, of course, just to kill the thief. Once you kill the thief, you don't have to worry about this. They're here to kill you. Yeah, they're not like fodder enemies. They're actually. You have to pay attention to them. You can't just, throw whoever and hope to win. That's not how it works. In player phase, you gotta actually. They actually have decent enemy quality, so. That's how player phase works. If a game is player phase, it's gonna have actually decent quality enemies. Your M life. Locking behind. Not getting enough kills? Wait, what? That's kind of weird. But then again, the Fire Emblem like that I've been playing literally has like half the chapters be, actually you need to beat this within like 8 turns. Why? Because screw you. You need to beat it within this amount of turns. And I don't like that. When a game becomes LTC, no, that's not fun. That's just really annoying pressure on the player. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So go right here. Or we could go right here and just fight 2 of them. Keeps counter your kills. It's kind of interesting, I suppose. Because I'm going to see if I can bait out 2 of them. Will make my life a little bit easier if I can just kill 2 of them at once. Oh, I know there's some that do like that, but I'm saying, like, I find that freaking annoying. I hate that. Like, yeah, I know that some exist that do like optimizing that sort of stuff. I hate it. I think it's stupid. I like playing games at my pace. And if you're saying, oh, you must beat this within a certain amount of turns, that's just, like, I hate that. That's just not fun. I'd rather like to say, okay, here's the end goal. Here's what I'm trying to, like, here's how I'm going to achieve that. Because you know what happens in the Fire Emblem game when they do have like a sort of like push mechanic, where it's like, oh, we need you to get to this village by turn 7 or something like that. You know what happens? I just go find the thief, I kill him, and then I just take my time. That's what I'm gonna go about making an FE map interesting without giving some sort of time constraint. Well, I mean, you can make enemies that are actually kind of scary. Well, okay, I'm not saying that no time constraint is, like, I'm not saying that you can't have any time constraint. What I'm saying is, like, the way that this game does it is not generous enough, in my opinion. I think maybe, like, a good example of it done in Fire Emblem is, like, FE6. Like, the guidance maps. The guidance maps, the game gives you enough time. In some cases, it gives you way more than enough time. In other cases, it gives you, like, just barely enough time to get, like, everything you want out of it. And I think that's okay. I think that's fine. But imagine you take those requirements, but then you reduce them by, like, 10 turns. Yeah, then you start to think, like, okay, this is too little time, and you're expecting me to do it within this time. Because in this game, I've had issues where it'll be like, oh, you need to get this done within, like, 6 to 8 turns, and I'm struggling. I'm having to reload and stuff just to get it done within that amount of time. And I'm like, okay, why are the requirements, why are they so tight? They feel like they were not designed with, like, it feels like they were not playtested with that in mind. Because that, or I've just played really slowly, I have no idea. But, like, it just seems like way too, there were a lot of times earlier on, not so much now, at the point in the game I'm at now, I don't really find it that much, but, like, 5 chapters ago or something, like, it felt like every chapter was like that, and I hated it. It was like, geez, who needed to make this so freaking, tight on the turn count? That's what I did not like. And, you know, maybe some people will enjoy that, but I just hate that. I think it's just not fun. Like, I guess, like I said, I should have reiterated, it's not that having no time constraint, like, it's not like you can't have a time constraint, but you need to be reasonable with it. You need to actually be, like, realize how, you gotta be reasonable with it. You gotta give them the actual time to get it done. Because I had instances where it would be like, if you just, like, miss, or the AI misses or something like that, it's like some tiny little thing doesn't go perfect, you just lose. And I think that's stupid. That, like, they basically schizo awakening all units are guide notchers. That doesn't sound very appealing. That doesn't sound very appealing at all. This guy's gonna suicide? It'd be nice if they stopped hitting on every single hit, but... Hey, this is actually going really well. This is actually going really well. As long as we don't do anything too stupid, we should be fine. Because, I mean, we've gotten these guys narrowed down quite a bit. Yeah, we can easily kill these guys. You know what? I see a board kill or something, maybe. Or not a board kill, sorry, a cord kill. Yeah, because usually, like in worst case scenario, you actually have to deal with 3 fighters here. Actually, I think 4. Like if your Ogma just not cutting it, if your Ogma's not cutting, he's not critting anything. He's not really chipping things down. You may have to fight 4 fighters and this hunter. Well, all these guys are chasing after you. Do you see why having a good Ogma actually makes this a lot more manageable? Yeah, because I think I've had instances where I had to deal with all 5 of these guys, and it's nasty. But only having 2 to deal with by turn 3? By the beginning of turn 3, you want as few of these guys as possible to deal with. And yeah, that's pretty good, I'd say. I think in theory I could have actually had just the hunter. If I got a crit on that other guy, there was another guy I didn't crit. If I got a crit on him, I could have just pulled the fighter, and then I could, in theory, be down to just the hunter, which is great. But hey, we did enough. We did enough, I would say. Yeah, I don't really like this, but what I will do is I will set up a kill. Most units have mech and pilot passive skills, and the main differentiator is spirits. But wait, you just described it as awakening, so why would you want to play it? I mean, I thought you were Awakening's biggest hater, Camaro. Why would you want to play Awakening? If we can, yeah, I would say Abel got a pretty good level. Oh, that's the reason why you're playing, is it's freaking mecha stuff. That's why. Man, look at this guy. He one-rounds this fighter. He one-rounds the fighter. I don't usually see Ogmas that can do that. Like, that's usually not a thing. Ogma usually is not capable of doing that. So that's really good. I guess an 8 strength Ogma is actually pretty solid. But we're gonna try to set up a kill. I'm gonna see if maybe I can give, I don't know, someone else a kill. Maybe Doga, who knows? Yeah, I would like to give a kill. I think we can do it. Yeah, this Ogma is really good. Even though this last level kind of sucked, he's still really good. Like I said, it's gonna take a while for him to fall off, because even if he does fall off, he might not fall off. He might just have like one unlucky level. What's the generic fighter portrait doing? What do you mean? Well, I can't really check it now because there's no more generic fighters left. We can go fence these guys in, which would be great. But yeah, I'm hoping by the end of this map, Darius has maybe gotten like 2 points of defense or something, because we really do want defense. So I'm really hoping he gets some defense, because we need that. We desperately need that. We do need some defense. Just thrusting his hips, maybe. You mean like how? You mean like the thing in the top left corner? I know this is the hunter, not a fighter, but you mean that, or do you mean like the overworld sprite? That poor sniper getting jumped. To be honest, for all the troll this guy's giving me in past runs, he kind of deserves it. He knows what he did. He knows what he did. Like, yeah, this time he's just a victim, but last time, sometimes in the past, he's been the perpetrator, so he's just getting what he deserves. In the top left corner. Yeah, I'm not sure what the fighter was doing, because I wasn't ever paying attention to what the top left corner thing showed. Okay, so it's important to remember one of these cabs has a armor slayer. It's really annoying because it just ruins Darius's pulling ability, but it's there, unfortunately. So you gotta pull these guys properly. You gotta pull them very efficiently. For one, we're getting Gordon the heck out of here. That matters. Let's see, get our healers out. That's also a good idea. Typically speaking, it's a good idea to get your healers out of a range of enemies. You know, I know it's a crazy idea. It's a crazy idea, I know. No one's ever thought of that one. But, oh great, I gotta do chapter 5 after this. I hate chapter 5. I got kind of lucky last time, but I don't think it's gonna be so... Oh. I forget how freaking ridiculous the range on these guys are. But if it's on a certain range of just one cab, it doesn't matter too much. If we're in the range of one cab, I'm not too worried. Let's see. This is 18 damage minus 7. Armor Slayer I would like to pull, but I don't know if I can. I don't think I can pull it, so I just have to... I think our best bet is just to go and kind of camp here with Sheeta and have the wing spear equipped. I don't really like the solution, but it's just kind of what we gotta do. It's just kind of what we gotta do, you know? Sometimes you don't get to do what you want. So it's just how it is. Just how it is, you know? It sucks, but, you know, that's just let the cookie crumble sometimes. We need to get you the heck out of here, because I know these guys like to fly after us, and I don't really like that. If I can get Jake in here, that'd be great. Alright, is Lena close to recruiting mathematics? Yeah, actually she is. She can just go over to it. Nice. Although this could be a little risky, because some of those cabs are kind of far out. Oh yeah, we got mathematics, so... Right, this guy's kind of a jerk. I don't really like him. He's a guy who deserves to just get Rizzlered. We also do have Sheeta who can just go and, you know, go for the kill, so that's nice. How much does the Silver Lance do? Not enough. Not enough. Although, we could set up a kill. We could, and I might consider that, honestly. Yeah, maybe just give a Wing Spear. Just use a Wing Spear to go kill him. I don't know. So I'm probably not killing that guy from here. No, I'm not. Now, Sheeta could go kill. The Mangs had a math battle? Wait, what? The manga had a math battle? The what now? Math battle? I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing, to be honest. But yeah, Armor Slayer gets to die. Mr. Quirky Armor Slayer gets to die. Look at me, I got an Armor Slayer! Aren't I so funny? No. I don't want to talk to that loser. Just kill this guy. The what? What made it a thing? What is X? What? Is that even in English? I don't know what that is. No, I'm gonna just kill this cav with a sword. I don't know if I want him to do it, but I'll consider it. I could also just chip the cav down over here. Okay. Steelix could do the trick. Keyword could. I'm not saying it will do the trick, but it could. I kind of hope it does. Okay, nice. So I think Sheeta can just go kill the other cav now, so that's good. Beat X? How in the world are you supposed to get Beat X out of that? The one with the weird squashed face? Why did they give that character the weird squashed face? It doesn't look right. It looks like some weird like meme image. It doesn't look like official art. That's what bothers me. It doesn't look right. Is the effective weapons in most games are pretty strong, but in Shadow Dragon especially, it's really good. It's your best friend in I would say it's your best friend, honestly, in Shadow Dragon Hard 5. Oh, okay. Are the good levels turned on, finally? Chance to get back to watching this. Oh, Ares, I'm curious, if anyone remembers, it's you. Do you remember what Raze's first level was? Because his second level was a blank. His second level was a blank. He got literally nothing. He got literally nothing. Bro got nothing. Strength on Cheetah? It's more likely than you think, I guess. It's like 35% chance. It's not that unlikely. It's unlikely, but not that unlikely. Oh, really? Your brother just brought back a little kitten? What does he look like? I need to give Cord a level, man. He has not gotten a chance to get a level. Poor Cord, man. Poor freaking Cord. Okay. So that's the main third of this map. Dox the cat, Rizu. The cat on its way to get doxed. Also, Ogden was close to getting a level, so that's nice. Haven't been watching anything happened. The bald guy got a blank level, that's what happened. He probably got luck and res. So yeah, bro is really not cooking this run, I suppose. Was it someone else? Well, I trust Ares' memory, because he's like the guy that just keeps track of everything. A cat got doxed, yes. We doxed Rizu's kitten. Actually, his brother's kitten, not his, technically. So we're about to get Merrick. Let's hope we can keep him alive this time. That would be kind of nice, not gonna lie. How are we gonna pull these archers? I guess with Cord, actually. I don't think they kill Cord, do they? No, they don't. Okay, so and as long as only one of them attacks. As long as only one attacks. Good. Oh, actually, I don't know. That's what I was asking, because I thought you might have been there. I have no idea when you were there. I won't be surprised if we got Lock and Raz, but I swear it was something worse. For all I know, he could have gotten a Blink level up his first level, and he got one his second level, too. Kind of curious, though. Okay, so we're about to reach this spot. Alright, we're gonna go pull him. Mathis' bases or something. There's something bad. We'll check his bases. Okay, I suppose that's one way to know. Because, effectively, he's only gotten one level, really, if you think about it. So we'll know how his base is compared to his current stats. That's a good way to check, I suppose. Took the bad, black, and stupid one with her. Yep, that's Tomcats for you. They just gotta go mark the territory everywhere. Least racist Razor comment. Oh, the irony of it coming from Camaro of all people. Don't pin that. I'm gonna pin that. I'm gonna pin it. You realize I probably wouldn't have pinned it if you just said don't pin it. Okay. Good HP on his first. He got HP on his first level, and then he got a blank level. Yeah, this is a really good unit, guys. This is a really good unit. Let's go smack this guy. The problem is Ogma's never gonna set up a kill. Not with these guys, he's not. Let's see. I'd love to see a board kill, but it's a little risky. A board kill would be fantastic, but... I could set this up. Kinda hard to set up. He's old and should go to retirement. You know what? You're probably right. He probably is supposed to be in a retirement home. Why'd he go with it? You know, that's a really good question. If he's too old to do this sort of stuff, why is he with us? Yeah, Wendell is proof that being old doesn't actually equate to bad. Because Wendell's awesome. Like, Wendell's one of the best units in the game. Alright, if you missed this, you probably deserve to die. Alright, first core level to run. What's he gonna get? Hopefully something actually good this time. Speed and luck, okay. It's respectable. It's respectable. What you really want is speed, ideally. I mean, strength would also be nice. I don't think his strength growth in Hunter is actually not very high. I think it's only like 30%. But you do want speed, because if you can get speed, and he is likely to little speed, he's actually kind of at the verge of doubling things. Like, if he can just get some speed, if he can get that speed going a little bit, he's going to double everything. So he's going to effectively be an archer with an actually decent strength base. If he can get some strength, that's amazing. But you gotta remember, Wendell works with even, I think like 7 or 8 base strength. So the issue is not so much as base strength, because Wendell is awesome in sniper, and he's gonna be good for a really long time. So if Cord has that base strength, yeah, then he has a lot of potential, I'd say. If he can get that speed going, he's effectively just a slightly worse Wendell. So just consider that. When you think, oh, his strength kind of seems a little mid, well, you gotta remember, you know, Riz makes it work. Riz makes it work. If Riz can make it work, or not Riz, sorry. If Wendell can make it work, then anyone can make it work. Let's set up a kill, maybe. Okay, Doga's pretty good here. Of course, Doga also has pretty good speed, which is nice. The problem is he has like no luck, so he just risks dying to any little hit. It's not good. I don't really want to use Excalibur on this, but you know what? I'm gonna do it. Doing Cord as promotion, yeah, that's the thing. Imagine Warrior Cord. Warrior Cord would go really hard. Okay, this is where you get. This is where you throw Daros in. This is where Daros gets thrown in. Actually, no, it's not where Daros gets thrown in because we got these losers to deal with. Once we deal with those losers, then we can throw them in. Rez, wow. I'm so glad my healers just level like crap this run. I'm so glad they're leveling the way they're supposed to. It would be a tragedy if my healers actually got something useful, you know? Okay, so what we need to do is we need to pull the calves down. Look at the mage killer. Let's see. 1, 2. Okay. What I need to do is put you guys in range. Now, fortunately, Ogma will not get doubled. That is something very nice. Ogma just does not get doubled. He's too fast to get doubled. Okay, what have we got here? Hey, Razzler, I guess you're probably gonna get another level here, huh? Can we get a third crap level? That's actually slightly okay, I guess. I mean, at least speed kind of keeps him alive a little bit more. It is definitely the best level he's gotten so far, I think. Which is kind of sad. Seven. Yeah, it's not too threatening. So what I need to do is I need to put him right here. Put him there, and then we're good. I just have like our effective weapons nearby, and maybe Merrick. Merrick would not be a bad choice. Merrick is a solid choice. If I was 80 and asked why I couldn't keep myself with the youngsters, I'd be rather annoyed. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but again, Wendell exists. Wendell exists. Wendell exists. Okay, so we baited one out, but not... Okay, that's interesting. So, what we can do is something like this, maybe? I'd rather not crit, but hey, if it comes... Push comes to shove, I suppose we will crit. Wendell should be the norm, not the exception. Ogma! Come on, man! Come on, Ogma! Don't do that. You have plenty of room for growth. Don't get a blank. Round 2, yeah, round 2, and we're leveling like garbage this run. As you can see, Ogma getting a blank level. I think he gets doubled, so that's not... Yeah, that's not good. I sure love blank level ups. Yeah, I said literally no one ever. Oh, we can attack on both flanks. I don't really want to get doubled. 15 minus 6. Okay, he doesn't get double. Well, he does get double, but doesn't get crit. No growth, right? 0% growth, guys. I lied to you. This is actually a 0% growth run. Okay. Dang, that's a lot of EXP. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. There is a crit chance on that, but you take very little damage, so you should be okay. In theory, you should be okay. But I will heal you just in case. Just in case we're not. Boris definitely lives. He does get dull, but he definitely lives. It is really annoying the way you have to pull these guys, because they're just like, oh no, I get caught on every little thing. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see, 1, 2... Well, okay, look. It's a perfect season for the fries and Inkling's bag. Was 0% growth rates? What do you mean? I mean, I'm doing it right now, Inkling. I'm doing it right now, Inkling. I don't see what the difference would be. This guy gets caught on everything. I hate him. Yeah, I'm not too wild on how these movements work. I'm just gonna keep him here because I don't want him to go wander off. Is there better in growths? In some instances, yeah. I mean, it depends, really. In older games, yeah, they do. I would say they matter more. In newer games, I would say growths are better than bases. Daro's kill? I'd love to see that. Okay. Can we get defense? We didn't get defense on reverse level. I'm hoping we can rectify that. Okay, good. Good. What I like to see. That is what I like to see. We did get luck on the last level. Our last level was actually pretty good. It wasn't... You know, I said we didn't get defense, but we got a lot of other stats, so I'm not like, wow, this guy really dropped the ball there. No, he got strength. I think he got HP, strength, skill, and luck, which he does actually need a lot of luck, because he gets dealt by everything. And until he's taking 0 damage from enemies, you know, reducing the chance of getting crit, that's actually... so far, Daros has actually been getting pretty solid levels. Daros has been cooking so far with his levels. Now, I don't know how long it's going to continue. Let's hope it continues as long as he's alive. Because Ogma's starting to get some kind of crap levels, and I'm not a fan of it. Yeah, Ogma started out really strong, but he's now starting to get some kind of lousy levels. Now, like I said, Envy got a bunch of blank levels, and unfortunately, he's starting to get blank levels. He still is going to be like our strongest guy for a while, because he's just that good. He's just that guy, you know. He's just that guy. Board is just not board. Boris is just that guy. I'm not Ness. I just got hacked by Ness for a sec there. Okay. Put you here, and we'll go heal up Ogma. Is Ogma gonna die now? No, he's not. Because this armor doesn't move. Some enemies just don't have the move AI. Some enemies just can't move. They just won't move. No matter what. You could put someone... As long as you don't put someone right next to them, they won't move. Actually, this guy doesn't even attack. And Darius is literally right there, so I don't know. Some enemies, like I said, if they they have fixed movement AI, they will not move. Even if there's someone they could kill, if they move, they won't move. It depends on what their AI is set to. Because his whole objective is literally just to hold this bridge. That's his whole point. He's just there to just block off the bridge. Nothing ever happens. Bro's a chud. The armor chud. Nothing ever happens. Yeah, he's an obstacle. The whole point is just, yeah, he's a choke point. But he's also good for training up weapon rank. He's great for training up weapon rank, in fact. And honestly, EXP. Skill and res. I'm so glad my healer's getting skill and not magic. What would I do without skill on my healer? Something happened. It should be, someone needs to make a CMU where there's an armor knight that just says nothing ever happens, and then his dead quote is something happened. Skill's the best set for a healer. I mean, if you're playing Thracia, it kind of is, but if you're not playing Thracia, it's absolutely useless. And before I get the cope, oh, but skill, Thracia heal misses make skill useful. Why not just give healers no freaking skill growth? Like, they literally do not need it. Okay, come on, Dars. You can do a little bit better than that. I do like luck on you, but can we get defense, please? Armor Knight Slugfest. Okay, Slugfest over. Slugfest over. I got the level up. That's what matters. Yeah, he is lagging a little bit on defense. I was hoping his defense would be a little bit higher by this point, but unfortunately... Can heal crit. Yeah, and I swear that's never actually happened. Heal crits and double heals never freaking happen. Misses, though, they happen all the freaking time. So yeah, no, I would rather them just not be able to do anything. Besides just normal heal. Is Boars maxing HP unlocked? Well, if he was Boars maxing, he wouldn't have 1 speed. If he was Boars maxing, he'd have actually like 10 speed or something. Okay, maybe not 10 speed. He'd probably have like 6 or 7 speed. Merrick hasn't died. Well, remember, in my last run, he didn't die until Chapter 5, so... And that was nearly the end of Chapter 5, so we'll still have to see if he survives that. Oh, way rarer? Either you're coping or something, because, like, my heals missed all the freaking time. They miss, like 1 in every 5 heals, I swear. Like, 1 in 5 freaking miss. So, I don't want to hear, like, oh, they never miss. No, they do, and they do way too much. In all the times I've played Thracia, I have probably missed, like, 10 staves. And I've gotten a double heal maybe twice. Maybe twice. I don't know if I've ever seen a crit heal. If I have, it's only been like one time. So no, I don't want to hear that because that's just not true. Maybe once you get to a certain skill, like once your skill gets to a certain point, maybe it's... I mean, I know after 10 skill you can't miss, but like before you get to 10 skill, it just 80% success. That must mean 8 skill. I mean, I don't know. That was just my experience over the whole thing. Like, yeah, if you're saying once you hit 10 skill, then yeah, you're not gonna miss. Like, yeah, but before you get to that point, in the chapters up to that, yeah, it's gonna be really annoying. Because you can miss. And even then, your skill stops mattering once it hits 10. Once it hits 10, it no longer matters. It's just a threshold to hit. After it hits a threshold, it's completely useless. But hard, that's part of Kaga's genius identity. Or idea. Yeah, I mean, maybe once you get to a certain point, you will create it in double heal more, but I was like halfway through the game, and that was what my experience was. Well, yeah, but magic also has an absurdly high hit rate anyway. You don't need much skill to make a magic tome hit. Who do I want to train? I can always just work on training Daros more. It's never a wrong answer to give Daros EXP. It's never wrong. Daros is always the correct answer when it comes to training. Against high leadership enemies. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's true, but like, you probably have someone else to go and hit besides your healer. I don't know if it's potty trained yet. That's a good idea. I'm a 10 out of 10, son. Thanks to the money. Okay. How much damage do you do? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. You know, we can start chipping down the boss, I suppose. Belt? Oh, hey, belt! Oh, that. I didn't know that's where you were, but I guess it makes sense if you think about it. I've gotten 2 blank levels to stream belt. I have gotten 2 blank levels already. That's how good my luck has been this run. How good would Barth be if he were in Shadow Dragon? He replaced Daros and his personal growth rates were his final 6 growth rates. Well, his defense growth would be significantly... His defense growth is worse. His defense growth is 20% worse. However, I'm guessing you're saying like he's going to keep his bases? So he would have like 15 base defense, which is a little bit better than Daros in armor. So, I mean, I think he would be overall worse, honestly. I think he would be overall worse than Daros. Because Daros, okay, at the start, he would be better than Daros, But after a few levels, Daros, I think, surpasses him. Because Daros has higher defense. He also gets luck, which is something that Barth is not going to get. And that's where you're going to see the issue of the fact that Barth's just going to face crit from everything. He's going to get double by everything. And you're going to soon find, like, wow, this guy kind of sucks. And his defense is not going to get there fast enough, I think. I think his defense is going to be too shaky for way too long. Living a whole shonen manga worth of hot-blooded duels of Pokemon TCG. I don't think Belt ever wants to greet him like that ever again. Oh yeah, compared to the Pirates, this guy's a joke. He doesn't have 2 range, and he's just a Cav. And Cavs, as we all know, kind of suck in hard 5, so... I told you, you don't want to reference Engay here. Imagine winning your first 2 rounds and hearing the horror stories from your friends who played up to your next opponent. Then lose so hard the next guy apologizes about it afterward. The guy apologized? Dang, alright. But yeah, like, for example, remember how Daros has gotten 2 points of luck? That's huge. That's actually huge. Like, it doesn't look like much, but, because this guy has 4 crit. Had he not gotten those 2 points of luck, he would face crit from the guy. And, of course, he's gonna get doubled by him, because he always gets doubled. He apologized for winning. Is this guy Canadian or something? Was he Canadian? Was he Canadian? Was the guy who beat you Canadian? Because if so, that's actually very in character for Canadians. Into the deepest training arc of the show. Who apologized for winning? I just said Canadians. Luck and defense. What? Okay, you know what? Defense is good. Yeah, we're probably gonna reclass this guy into Merc because he just did not want to get frickin' speed. Yeah, Boris is not cooking this run. He's okay. He's not gotten outright terrible levels, but his levels have been kind of mid. Yeah, I don't know what it is with my guys just getting not good levels. How lucky, yeah, I know. My levels are just that. Ares often says that I have a 30% luck growth. I mean, that is what Harden's luck growth is. But, I don't think it's 30%. Looking at this run, I don't think it was. Tournament was really small. Only 7 people. Everyone other than him would just assume the tournament wasn't regulation format. Huh. Will be a tournament with 6 growth rates plus armor knights or pirates. So then what would his actual defense growth be then? Because I'm not sure how those factor in. Got first turn killed. So that's the thing, I don't really know much about card games, so I don't really know how that actually works. Somewhere a Canadian felt insulted and apologized. That. Means I didn't even get a turn. Dang. That's pretty brutal. Let's go use Cord. Alright, come on, Daros. Daros committing war crimes for EXP. Okay. What to do now? We got Rider's Bane here. I might just try to go for a crit with Merrick. Yep, there we go. I don't think you'll get a full level off this, which sucks, but... Like, you'd think they would give you a full level, but no, it's not gonna do that. Oh, I actually did get a level. It wasn't a full level, but still. Skill speed. I guess it's kind of to be expected from Merrick. It's... Honestly, considering the other levels we've gotten in this run, not even the worst sort of level I've gotten. Silver Snow Run going well. No Yu-Gi-Oh! For you? So skillful, yeah. Yeah, it's not the worst level in the world, honestly. He did still get speed. Speed's good, and hey, skill will help him crit more with Excalibur, so could honestly have been a lot worse. Could have been way worse, honestly. Alright, this chapter... God, I hate this chapter. This chapter sucks so much. Just a stupid map. Okay, what to do here? Get rid of Gordon. Gordon's not gonna be that useful. Bring Doros. Get rid of Riz. Bring Lena. I also want to bring Merrick. So yeah, Abel has been getting some good levels. You know what? If I'm gonna bench Kane or Abel, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ares, but like Abel's actually been kind of leveling well this time. He's kind of been cooking, I'm sorry. He's kind of been cooking. You know what? Actually, no. You can go bench Jagan. You can bench Jagan. Oh, but I need Cord. Yeah, I need Cord, sorry. Sorry, it's gonna end up happening anyway. "25 minutes? Bruh. Okay, what am I gonna do here? So, this map is not the map to screw around on. Next map might be. Like, if I want to start reclassing my guys, like I want to get Barston and Mercenary and stuff, Chapter 6 is not a bad map to do that. But this map, you gotta be really tough. You gotta be really tough. So what I'm gonna do is, I might give him a Javelin. Nani strength, 45 skill, 20 speed, 70. Okay, you know what? He actually might be better. With that factored in, yeah, he might be better. His HP, wow, 160 HP. That's huge. Because you do definitely need HP in Shattering and Hardfire. What is his luck then? What would his luck be? You think you skimmed over his luck? Pro Shadow Dragon players gassed to the side of Jake and Warman on the bench, while Pro Shadow Dragon players are on crack thinking that he's actually good. I still don't understand why he's supposedly so good. He's a silver one. He's a walking, talking Silver Lance. That's what he is. Once that Silver Lance breaks, he sucks. Like, he doesn't have anything. And besides, that Silver Lance can go to anyone else once they can use Silver Lance. This 20? Yeah, I mean, it's not really much to write home about, but I guess it's okay. I don't know. I want to give you a Fire Tome. We're alright, I'd say. Oh, I guess I can't speak for everyone. But I'm doing alright. I don't know who's gonna get the writer's bane. I think actually Abel might be able to use it. Actually, I'm not certain on that. Don't quote me on that, I actually don't know. Let's go get ourselves a forge, though. So we're gonna forge ourselves a bow. Actually, first I need to buy another bow. No, not for you. Where's Kane? Not Kane. Where's Cord? There we go. Okay, what are we gonna name this thing? I'm gonna give this a lot of might. Oh, that 10 might. Name it 10 might. It only costs 3,500. Great. Alright, what are we naming this thing? Chat's pretty active, so I expect that people will have some names. At least someone will have a name. Gun. It's a little bit uninspired, isn't it? Cat feet gun? Cat tree. I mean, it doesn't shoot out freaking catnip. Have to go to meet relatives in a near pizza shop. Wait, isn't it like 10 p.m. though over there? Fly swatter. I like that fly swatter. Fly swatter. The slinger, that's pretty good. The Peggy, I don't get it. The slinger is a good runner-up, I would say. Rizu Sis's cat. That's funny. The P gun. What's the P? I don't understand. So you're just eating dinner really late or something? I'm guessing. Because, I mean, you wrote that in future tense. Like, you're still going to do that at some point. Okay. So, we got this... I might give you a... Actually, you can use the writer's bane. That's really good. I mean, I think he kind of gets weighed down by it. Yeah, he does. Unfortunately. But he is decently fast. I don't think he... Actually, he could get doubled. I'll give him an Iron Lance. Okay. I'm playing with cardboard all day. Okay. Welcome back, Mario. We've gotten 2 blank levels this stream. After Darth's HP and luck level, he did get defense, but then he got HP and luck again, I think. So yeah, his defense is a little shaky right now, but he is getting a lot of luck, which is nice. Merrick got skill and speed. It's not the worst in the world, but not the best in the world either. Ogma got a blank level. Ogma was one of the guys that got a blank level. So that's really unfortunate. I guess he tries to balance out his actually being good. I don't know. But he's still gonna be really useful here. Wait, who can I field? I have 9 out of 10. Either we field Jagan or we field King. You know what? It's Ares' birthday. Let's go field this guy. Let's go field this guy. I don't know if we'll be able to beat this before end of stream. We should be able to, but this map is also very thinking intensive, so I'm not sure. I'll certainly try. If we lose anyone in this stream, it's definitely going to be here. Well, I mean, I guess it has to be. It's not like I'm going to do chapter 6 today. So let's see. The pea shooter. So, in other words, it's the Gatling gun from Kiwami 2. That's what he meant. Let's go throw American there. Not sure I feel about that heart. Okay, I got my forged bow. That's all I should need. Alright, let's go. Gonna get a hand cramp, force him to end stream just before he attacks the boss in the next stream. Everyone will be suspiciously RNG favored. You say like I know how to RNG manipulate. I don't. I have no freaking clue how to do that. Okay, so let's take a look here. Okay, so we want to go in range of this guy. Maybe with Marth? 7 defense, 22. Yeah, I think that's fine. True. Yeah, I don't know who the Sultana is. It's not me. I don't know what the Brit Bongs always mention this Sultana person is. It's not me. Yeah, he's not very durable in chapter 5. Or rather, just in hard 5. Wait. Did I not field? Oh, crap, I didn't field. I thought I had cord fielded. What the heck? Oh, great. I don't have cord fielded. That's just... That's great. I don't have my forged bow. That's really helpful. That's really helpful. That is not good. That is very bad. That is just great. That's just great. That is gonna make things a lot harder. Yeah, that is a mistake. If I've ever made a mistake, that is definitely one of them. That is definitely one of them. But not you. Wait, hold on. It's got 9 weight. I have 9 strength. So, just let me use it. We have boys comics to sell. We just need to pull them properly, and then we're good. Because that's what worked last time. Think about it. Last time, I didn't equip the hammer, did I? So I don't have the hammer either. That's not good. Man, I did not prepare for this map properly, did I? Yeah, I need to be more careful with my speed, because my speed's really low, actually. Well, it doesn't mean I'm gonna die, it just means that I'm not well prepared. Why is Proctor here? That's my question. Does me modding my deck count as a training arc? Yes. Let's see. I will move Sedgar out of the way. Yeah, I thought I was doing battle preps, but turns out I wasn't. What do you mean, why am I? Just seemed kind of random for you to join. Doctor senses death incoming. That's why I was asking. Why? Okay, let's see here. This is a I don't think any run. It's a Roshi run. Back from a night out. It's like 3 AM for you. For the hit manga Belts Nimrod adventure, but I struggle to be the best Pokemon TCG player in Indiana. My axe. The tournament was in Ohio. That makes it even funnier. That makes it even funnier, to be honest. See? Kamaru gets it. Kamaru gets the humor. Did your old account get banned? You mean... Oh, you mean Ares? No, he just has to be on an alt. Okay, get this guy out of the way. Let's make Rizu gamble on that. You know, that's not a bad idea. Because I'll end up winning. As I do with all Rizu bets. That's when Ohio gets destroyed. Okay. So, if we go and attack this... I have never been to Ohio. Since everyone's talking about Ohio, I was just gonna clarify that. In case it wasn't obvious. I'm still 7. Actually, do I want... Actually, no, it doesn't really matter, because the flyer is a flyer, so it doesn't matter. You even played on farmland, like, the venue was on farmland itself. Okay, so they're going to go charge over here, that's fine. Let's see. Oh, I need to turn 8. I mean, I don't know why you would need to turn 8 to win an Ironman. Like, in theory, an 8-year-old could win an Ironman. In theory, a 7-year-old could win an Ironman. It's just... Oh, it was a community college. Okay. That was built on farmland, obviously. You can't do this to me! I like how that's the most defeating thing, not the Kamaru and I saying, like, you being beaten in Ohio is funnier, but instead him having to be 8 in order to win is what actually defeats him. You can't tell me I need to be 8! A community college right next to a bunch of cornfields. Eh, sounds about right. Sounds about Ohio. Sounds about like Ohio. Lost to Corin's mom. You're -1? How does it... What? How can you be -1? Does that mean you're 1 year off from being born? Oh, I might just be able to kill this guy. I might just be able to kill him, which is actually really good. Can I? Did the javelin not go here or something? Okay, the flyer is here, which I don't like, but I don't think that one moves. At least not yet. I could be wrong. Okay, look. We need to do 6 damage. I think we can do 6 damage. What even delete? I don't even know what he deleted. I mean, obviously delete this message, but I don't know what the message said. The Ironman score? What Ironman score? No birth count? That's rough. Wolf usage? I just said I wouldn't use him in armor. I can, in theory, use him, just not in armor. Alright, this is a little dicey, guys, but I gotta go steel lance this guy. I gotta not die in my join chapter, which I could just do right here. Okay, good. Because we should be able to just run away from now. And then we can just deal with these guys. Well, we'll have to deal with them soon, but... See, you can not quite get up to Wendell, unfortunately. How about no reclass? Yeah, I think that's... You know what? I like Duke's idea. Just no reclass. You can... Like, I can use Wolf and Sedgar, but I can't reclass them. Because they kind of suck without reclass, so, like, I don't see why you would ban those. Hero Wolf is pretty freaking good. That's banned. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do armor, I can't do hero. I can't do any reclasses of them. Anyone else in the game, I can reclass. I can use them, I can reclass them. Whatever. Big Mario is watching. That's almost pin-worthy. It's almost pin-worthy. Okay, Doga kill? I think. He might be able to do it. Come on, Doga. You've been rolling decently well. And you continue. Okay. Alright, you know what? Maybe it doesn't even matter that I haven't trained Cord up that much. Like, if this guy is just gonna get levels like that, yeah, I think it's safe to say Doga is not gonna get benched. Not in this run. I don't see myself benching Doga in this run, because he has actually been consistently, like, the best levels so far. I don't think he's got a single crap level. Like, I think he got like speed and luck or something on his first level, and then he got his second level. I think he got defense and strength or something like that, and now he's getting HP, strength, speed, and luck. Yeah, no, he's been absolutely cooking this run. He has absolutely cooked this run. I have no complaints. Drog the Demolisher. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. This guy's kind of annoying. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do about him. Yeah, we also got to deal with that stupid cab. That's annoying. It's a good strength stat. I can't argue with that. I really can't. I really can't. You know what? Let's use the Iron Sword. Oh, he's not. No one's really game-breakingly good besides for like a very few units in the right classes. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so you can get Wendell. That's what I would like to do. That is what I would like to do. Wait, what? What happened? Slim died of AIDS? Bro, you don't have to do Slim like that. Okay. So, next order of business. Deal with this stupid cab. Oh, he's got it. Okay, the javelin. The jab cav got over here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this cav is freaking annoying. That's what he is. He's a leading cause of AIDS in violent players. True. I think he actually does move a little bit further than the archer. He's got 9 move, the archer only has 5. Can I perform my role? Yeah, pretty much. That's true. Slim became Chinese. Well, I mean, his bloodline will. The other gay activity was to blame. So actually, I think Doga's like just right in the position for that. Yeah, actually, Doga's perfectly placed. He is placed perfectly, actually. As long as he doesn't face crit. Okay, no, he doesn't. Perfect. Now, wow, that could not have worked better, honestly. That worked out perfectly. Because it kills many of your brain cells. True! So freaking true. I am proud of my audience. On the flip side, we could go, okay, 3 crit. Do I get doubled? I think I actually do get doubled, so let's not do that. Actually, do I? Using the fire time, I don't, because he has... It's, Oh no, he gets weighed down by everything. Okay, yeah, no, he gets weighed down by everything. So, yeah, he would have 6 speed, so yeah, let's not do that. Unless javelins are... javelins are how much? 7 weight. Okay, no, he is not getting weighed down. So no, let's not throw away Merrick's life unnecessarily. A speedwing stream is grounds for becoming HIV positive. Dang. And of course, Doga's fast enough that he's not gonna get doubled. Merrick had 0 con. Yeah, that is a lesson I have learned painfully. That is a lesson I have learned very painfully. I will not forget that. I will not forget. Or will I? I might forget like next stream or something. Looks like Colgate toothpaste. Your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea. Okay, so you've taken care of that. These archers are gonna try to start running after us. It's not gonna matter too much. we can start making our getaway. Okay. That's nice. Okay, so they're running. Okay, everything looks like it's actually going really well. I did forget to bring some stuff, but I think, honestly, we are actually kind of cooking with what we got right now. It's important to remember that he does have the Rider's Bane. But he's probably gonna die if he uses it. Okay. So if you lose a mage to a surprise doubling, I can totally quote you right. You know, I kind of deserve it if I lose another mage to that. I kind of deserve it if it happens again. I kind of deserve it. If a mage does it to me again, I kind of deserve it. Did anyone see my post a while about 1% is young Zenith? Oh yeah, I mean, everyone's theorized that like 2 months ago. I think you're a little late to that one, Belt. I'm sorry to say. I think you're... Look at that! See, he's got enough luck that he doesn't face crit from that guy now. That's good. This guy's gonna be kind of annoying to kill. Can the rapier kill? Oh, perfect. It does. Nice. Okay. Get rid of him. Good riddance. Alright. Well, Marth's not gonna sucky level for once. Oh, I think, you know, Marth's kind of... His last level and this one have actually been pretty good. Now, he still hasn't gotten defense, but he's getting some speed. Nobody tells me anything. Young Sheldon? That's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're talking about. He doesn't dull, but he does a lot of damage. If I can set up a kill, that'd be amazing. How much do you do? 8? Yes, okay, good. In that case... Didn't get defense or res, bad. Level 2 out of 10, Lord. You will susher her? Huh? I don't think it's a word. Alright, come on, Daros. Not really, Proctor. That's just because they both start with S? Doesn't really sound like it to me. I mean, I guess to each their own, but I don't really agree. Susher is a word. It sounds made up. It sounds very made up. Shusher? That can't be a word. There's no way. There's no way that's actually a word. Sedith can smile, it's just he's not a very smiley guy. Sedith can smile, he just doesn't usually smile. He's just not the sort of guy that does smile. Can Morth reach the village in the next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, perfect. Wow, I'm making like the perfect plays right now. What the heck? Bro, why am I playing so perfectly right now? This map is supposed to be brutal. I mean, this still plays like it's screw up, but I am doing actually pretty according to schedule right now. The lack of a hammer might slow me down, though. It might. Okay, not a bad level. Not a great level, but not a bad level either. Okay. Merit kill? I don't think he quite... Oh, he does kill, okay. Alright, if he kills, he kills, you know? If he kills, he kills. Yeah, no, I'm having way too easy enough time with this. Almost killed Harden, did us all... did us all by preventing a bad sequel where Harden becomes evil Harden. So, darn you, Harden, for that. You're welcome, Rizu. You're welcome, Rizu. Yeah, I think it's a disguise. If it is said it's probably disguise. For whatever reason, he's in disguise. I suspect. Luck. Wow. Why are my healers leveling like such garbage? Susher is his surname? I'd be more inclined to believe that than it being an actual word, though. Like, I could see that being a surname, but it being a word? Yeah, no, that's too much of a stretch. Can I beat every Fire Emblem game? More like, can I beat any chapter of Fire Emblem before Sneedwing Glazes and Gay? That's impossible, too. So, I guess we can just go dart off then. Because no one's really blocking us now, we can just run away. Wait, have I actually managed to find a strat that makes it so that you actually can get away with all your units? I guess so. So the winning strategy is just keep Harden's squad down here. Of course, you still need to land that Steel Lance, but Harden with the Steel Lance actually kind of works. It's a lot more consistent than anything else I've seen. Well, do we know that Nina is actually a dragon, or is it just people speculating she is? That's what I want to know. Trying to get Harden insta-kill this time. Look, I'm trying. I already managed to keep them alive. You know, I'm working on it. Okay, turn 5, we need to get Marth up there. There we go. We get the item that makes Bantu not absolutely useless, so that's nice. We need to start pulling these guys. Well, maybe not you, but... Look at Nina and tell me she's not Naotan. I mean, we don't really know. I mean, she probably is, but, like, we don't technically know. Alright, you guys need to move. You especially, almost, since you're so useful. Merrick's also be pretty useful, I'd say. When does the Pegasus spawn on the fort? I don't remember. Hopefully it doesn't spawn on Merrick, though, that's for sure. I don't believe they start spawning in reinforcements until, like, turn 11 or something, so... We should at least be fine until then, but... Actually, I think we took the wrong route. We should have went down south, but oh well. Oh well, we'll figure out something. 23 minus 7. It's pushing it a little bit, I think. Then again, with how high movement it is, it might not even matter. Okay, now the armor's all charging at us. The flyer is charging on us. That's not what we like to see. The flyer is the problem. I hate that flyer, man. I freaking hate it. Well, that's the thing. They're all brawn and no brain. At least I'm assuming that's the thing they're going for. You know, that's a good point, Belt. Because if Blaine isn't even born at this point, then he would probably be a lot more of like this sort of happy-go-lucky guy. Or at least he could be. He could potentially be. I'm not saying for sure that he is, but he could be. There's no reason he can't be. Since while playing Three Houses in the background is nice. There's all thought and no brain. Well, yeah, yeah, kind of seems like it. We could pull the Peg Knight. That's a lot of damage though. That is a lot of damage. But we do tank. Just we get doubled, but we do tank. We'll make ourselves some room. We could leave bait with Barst. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we can just put Barst right here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Put you up here. Yeah, it is kind of weird. Unless he could be like his brother or something. That could be Macule or Indec. I mean, I remember there was one that we see as a beast, and the other one we just don't see at all. It could be one of those. Like I said, I do have a theory we will see them. And it's possible it's one of them. I think there's a decent possibility it could be one of them. Violent... Oh, crap. Violent, get the heck out of here, man. Well, I mean, Violent could at least... he can go here. Roshi is just kind of toast-y. I don't know why I said that. I think someone's dead just because the stupid Peg decided to come in a little sooner than I'd liked. Could we maybe... No, we can't. We can't do that. Yeah, but we don't know what they look like in human form. We don't know how they look in human form. It's kind of part of my logic. Or could I get them out of the way? No, I don't think so. I don't think you're getting out of the way of this thing. Wait, whose range are we in then? I think we're in her range, that's the problem. Oh, we're in both their range. Okay, no, that's not gonna fly at all. 7 defense. 9, yeah, no, you're not freaking surviving that. So we're gonna sack someone, unfortunately. As far as I know, we do. Nine defense, he could maybe... The problem is I gotta take 2 hits, though. That's not gonna work. Take, not 2 hits, get doubled, and then... Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. But wait, they only have 1 range, so no, I'd actually... Huh. No, that actually could work. That could actually work. Sacrifice Roshi? I might not have to. I might actually not have to, because Abel can take he can take it if we get down there, which he can't. So never mind. 22. If I drink the Vulnerary, I do survive. Wait, do I? Crap, I actually might not. Wait a sec. No, actually. Yeah, because I can't protect them. I can't get one down to this tile, which is where I need someone to be. And if I did, I don't think we'd be able to do that. So as far as I can tell, someone's gonna die. As far as I can tell, someone's gonna die, because unfortunately, this flyer decided to get out, decided to leave the nest a little too early. And I can't just, that's the thing I hate about this flyer, is that it's way too strong. It's way too freaking strong. We need to get her out of the way. I know that much. We need to get her out. Do you think we'll die? Well, I think the one who's most sackable is probably Roshi. Roshi's just kind of pointless. He's just kind of useless. He doesn't really do anything. Wait, actually, no one might. Someone may, like, they might actually not die. We actually might not lose anyone. We'll get close to losing someone, but I think we'll actually keep everyone alive. I think. I could be wrong. As long as we move our calves, we shouldn't lose anyone. If we move our calves, we should be fine. I think. I could be wrong, but because the armor cannot kill Roshi, and the flyer can't reach him at all. So, yeah, I think we're actually fine. For now, anyway. We need to get our guys down south, though. Chat's like, we're gonna not lose anyone. You mean ambush spawns? That's literally a thing, and they do actually appear on this map. Quite a few of them. Unless I beat the map before they spawn in, which is kind of what this map is, a race against the clock. It's rather tight. Alright, Seer Belt. I don't think Roshi dies to this. Rip Chad's Bloodthirst. They'll get it eventually. It's hard 5. They're gonna get someone's dying. Okay. Okay, we got some cleaning to do. And by some cleaning to do, I mean a lot of cleaning to do. Well, see, this is why I forge a bow, because this doesn't actually kill. Kind of pathetic. It's kind of pathetic, but yeah, no, pegs in this game are freaking annoying. They are annoying, man. They do not die. They're like trying to hit a mosquito. You're lame. Hope they clean you. They won't. They won't, though. They won't. If I can get rid of the armors, then we're completely free. Ares is the only one that actually wants me to win. Actually, Mario probably wants me to win too. Let's see. I would love to do that, but I don't trust my hit. I don't trust it. I don't know how far these guys can go. We need to go squeeze through here. Okay, how far can the... Archers can't really move that far. As long as we just focus on this guy and try to kill him with Sheeta, then that's good. Okay, so we got a few people who want me to win. Okay. No, I'd say it's important. Forging is nice. Just bloody and bruised. Okay, thanks, Rizu. Okay. What to do? And I can kill this guy pretty easily with, like, anyone, but... I think Boris is by far the best bet. Oh look, Boris doesn't get doubled. Nice. Bro, it's like some monarch, and then the mods are like the rebelling nobility, but the commoners support their king. Okay. Get Wolf out of here. Okay, so we're gonna take care of... I don't think we can kill this armor unless I had like Merrick. Thing is, I could still lose him if I don't cover. Problem is, all my best guys at killing armors are way too far away. So you're a Jewish house, got it, Kamaru. Didn't know you wanted to out yourself like that, but okay. I thought you wouldn't do stuff like that. I thought you wouldn't stoop to that, Kamaru, but I guess when it comes to going against me, you are. Whenever alive and Tiki did. Well, Tiki kinda was helpful for killing the final boss, so I don't think you're gonna get that wish. Unless I kill her on my own. Let me see. Yeah, I wish my stronger hitters were a little bit closer. 13 damage, that is not something I like to see. Not something I want to see. Unless I can cover him up. Because Harden can actually chip him down enough that I could kill. The problem is that he takes too much damage. Could Daros do it? 3 damage, I don't think it's enough. No, it's not. The Shekel Spear! The Shekel Spear! The one's fun in the Noble House. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you really want to take that side, Kamaru? Actually, they can, because Claude's schemes never amount to anything. Ever. Claude's schemes never actually made anything. We throw a javelin, how much will that do? Actually pretty decent. Actually pretty decent. And we just get both of them to land. Nice. Very nice. Love to see that. Okay. Oh, he's got... Oh, never mind. I misread that. I misread that. Ignore me. I'm just going insane, I guess. We could trade over... You convinced me to not rebel, yeah, because rebelling is Jewish, Kamaru. So don't do it. 3 damage. It's not quite what I want, but I think there's a way to do this. There is a way to do this. There is a way. There is a way. There is a way to do this. Okay. So if I can get him down to just like 19 health, then I can kill him pretty easily. So new plan. Okay. Go trade over the javelin to you. I want to make a Hag Rebellion as Jewish has to be a line. Okay. We're gonna use the wing spear here. I don't think Vaughn takes that, does he? Actually, he does, as long as he doesn't face crit. Which, unfortunately, he has to face crit. Or does he? Does he have to face crit? I don't think he does. Because we can put Kane there, and Kane I don't think faces crit. So, yeah, that actually works. And that's how it's done. As far as I can tell. With a no! Why does bro say that like he has experience or something? That's oddly specific. That's oddly specific, Ares. Oh, dang, alright. Bro could have just gotten crit, and he's like, ah, no, I'm not gonna get hit by that. Hitting him with that is beneath me. Can we just block these guys off? I think with the right setup, we probably could. Let's see, we're on turn 8. We need to start trying to really beat these guys with a bludgeon to the head. Okay. I'm going from actually caring about my... Okay, hey, that's great. Even got filtered by YouTube. It did? Okay, let me put that key away. Not quite what I wanted to do. My mages need to get there, like, immediately. How do you know about the hook part? Yeah, that is a pretty curious thing to say. I just assume so. It still seems really suspicious. You don't have enough strength? Okay, well, I think Harden can do it. I think I can do it, guys. I think I can do my job. It's like that one meme of Obama giving himself a medal. You died to that, so that's not good. We need to get our guys over here. See, we need to kill the boss very quickly, because I do not want to deal with those reinforcements. I do not want to deal with them. I do not. This is not something I want to put up with. I will pass around the Excalibur if I need to. I just do not want to deal with that crap. I don't want to be in this CMU, though. Don't crit me. Why does he have crit on me? What the heck? My luck really that... Oh, actually, don't answer that. Bro, you get... Okay, never mind. You don't get one shot. Okay, he barely doesn't get one shot. That's a little concerning. That's a little bit concerning. Just a little bit. Just a little bit concerning. Alright, Excalibur, let's go. Yes! Merrick, you absolute beast of a unit. Mugawa. Alright, Merrick's second level. What's he gonna get? Wow. Okay, fine, I guess. Alright, let's put you here just in case they decide to do something stupid. Okay. Yay, skill and literally nothing else. Like, Bro could have gotten speed or something so he wouldn't get doubled? No, can't do that. No, that's too hard. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Just gonna get you out of here. I don't like his hit rate. It's kind of crap. It's kind of sucky, not gonna lie. What is all my guys having the suckiest of hit rates, man? I guess he is on a forest, to be fair. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna block this fort off just in case. Oh no, not 11 damage. Actually, it does quite a bit of damage. Nightmare River? It's a kind of sick name, not gonna lie. Nightmare River. Harden can't reach. You know what? I'm gonna try Doga. There we go. Good riddance. Okay, we are out of here. Deathless Stream. Deathless Stream. Deathless run so far, actually. I'm short? Okay, I'm not that short. I think I'm taller than Kamaru. Or I'm about the same height, I think. So yeah, Deathless Stream. We got any memes so far? Oh yeah, I know it's not gonna last. No, it doesn't look like any memes. We do not have memes as far as I can tell. Deathless? Yes, Deathless. Hope. Hoping you just jinxed it. The run's gonna be fairly easy until Chapter 9, Khmeru. Chapter 9, yeah, that's probably gonna be where we draw First Blood. Like, the odds of me getting through Chapter 9 without First Blood is like 1%. Deathless stream equals Khmeru's death. If no one dies in a stream, Khmeru dies in real life. That's roughly my height, yeah. That's about my height. We have used the Second Amendment. We have what? They're gonna go shoot me. My mods are trying to go shoot. They're trying to assassinate me. My mods are on their way to go and freaking kill me in my sleep or something. I don't know what they're doing. I'm somewhere between 5'9" and 5'7" and 5'9". See, I say that because a few years ago I measured myself as 5'9", but then they measured me at the doctors and said I was 5'7", so I don't know, it seems inconsistent. So I'm somewhere between those two. Well then, take over praying for my downfall? She doesn't even know me. I don't like, she wouldn't even have any clue that what it have to do with anything. I'll trust the doctor on this one. But alright, let's see here. Yeah, like I said, we got no memes, so there's not much else to really say. Yeah, probably. Anyway, tomorrow is gonna be more, Yakuza 4. And then on Monday is going to be more of the Deathless run, which will stay okay, there's no guarantee it'll stay Deathless next stream. Especially if I end up no, I won't get to Chapter 9. There's no way I'd get to Chapter 9. I might get to Chapter 8, but not Chapter 9. Area's on different account, no memes, that's true. Anyway, yeah. So, I think that'll be it. Yakuza 4 tomorrow. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I really want to know how they actually split the stories up. Because, like, 4 stories, I feel like, how in the world is that gonna work? I genuinely have to say, I wonder how in the world it's gonna work. 4 characters settings, and they all go to one game. I have no idea how it's gonna work. But anyway, I guess I'll see you guys later.